Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Tori Lynn. Let's blossom today. Today I'm going to be tackling the hall linen closet. That closet has gotten so messy. Like 2 years ago, I went through and totally cleaned it out and reorganized it. But since then, stuff has just gotten shoved in there and things have gotten cluttered and deorganized. And I don't really have a lot of like storage bins and things to actually organize it. And so I went to Marshall's and I bought a bunch of storage bins. And so today we're going to go in there and we're going to declutter and we're going to organize this closet and make it look nice and functional and just make it usable again. This closet is getting so full and so cluttered and crazy, it's ridiculous. So let's go and show you guys what it looks like. It's honestly a little bit embarrassing. It's so bad. I live in an apartment where we have honestly very limited storage space. We have 2 bedroom closets, and 1 small entryway closet, 1 teeny tiny pantry closet, and 1 teeny tiny linen closet. And then a very limited storage in our kitchen. So all our storage spaces all just get so extremely cluttered, and it gets overwhelming sometimes. And so I'm gonna start slowly again decluttering each of these spaces. Last year during quarantine, I did kind of attempt to declutter these spaces, but you know, over time, these spaces get messed up again. And with this linen closet, I never went and like bought containers and things to really clean it up to keep it organized. So that's what I did. I went and I bought some containers, some cute baskets and stuff to keep this space organized a little more. So hopefully I bought everything that we need. So let me show you what I bought. So I have everything kind of laid out on the dining room table. I have the towels in there because I was trying to figure out, I originally bought these buckets, these larger ones, thinking that we could put the towels in there. And then I was looking on Pinterest and realized most people lay their towels just folded on the shelf, which is what we were already doing. But I was trying to see if there was a way that we could put the towels in the buckets still or in these baskets. So I was kind of rolling them up, just messing around. But I got a couple different baskets. As you can see, we're kind of going with white and kind of a neutral woven textured look. So first I bought these big white ones for our towels and some other bigger sheets and that kind of stuff. But I'm not sure if our towels are going to be able to go in this or not. And then I bought these woven baskets. I got 2 different sizes. Obviously this is the smaller one. And this one was only $6.99. And then the bigger one was $7.99. And then these ones, I actually believe I threw the tag away. I had to cut them off to get them apart. But I'm pretty sure for the set of 3, it was $12.99. So there was a really good deal for all these baskets. They were all pretty cheap. This one here was the most expensive one, and it was $14.99. But this one's almost like a cloth fabric material. And it was like, it's a stitched material. And it has a nice cloth bottom in there. And it's a really nice size one. And then these 3 smaller storage bins were $9.99 for the set of 3. So those are what I got. I do have a few smaller items in there and a little drawer system in there already, but not a whole lot. So let me show you what the closet looks like inside. This is the closet here. This is our bedroom door here, and then our bathroom right next to it. So this is the closet. As you can see, it's just overpacked and over cluttered and just like has no organization anymore. The top shelf has, well, first of all, I can't hardly reach the top shelf without getting on a chair or like a step ladder or anything like that. So, but this is got a bag of hair stuff for when I was doing weddings and that kind of stuff. And then it's got candles. I believe there's a toolbox back there, a mason jar that I used for decorating, and God knows what else is back up on that shelf. Then this shelf is my Bath and Body Works / first aid kit, basically is what this shelf is. So on this side we have all my Bath and Body Works body soaps / hand soaps. There are tons and tons of hand soaps. And then these are my husband's body washes. There's a few more, I think, in the back, but most of this is Bath & Body Works hand soaps. And then there is a basket with all our first aid stuff, hence why the salon pass is up here, because it got taken out. And because I am only 5'3", this shelf is actually really tall. This shelf right here comes probably to, I'd say, about my mouth. So this is a very high shelf for me. For my husband, it wouldn't be that tall, but for me, it comes up really high. So for me to reach the stuff in the back, I can usually stand on my tippy toes and grab stuff, but to put stuff back in there with all this stuff in front, it usually ends up on top, like this box of salon pass. And then these are my Bath & Body Works candles, and then a few extra candles that aren't really Bath & Body Works, but are thrown in front. And then this drawer system behind has all my Scentsy melts in it. All my Scentsy bars back there. So I will be keeping that in there just because I have a lot of Scentsy's and it's nice to at least have that for an organization. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these candles yet. As far as if I'm going to put them in their own thing or if I'm going to leave that there. I have not decided how I'm going to organize that. We'll have to play it by ear with our baskets and that kind of stuff. Then moving down here, this shelf used to be the towels shelf. That's what used to be on here, was all our towels. This kind of is still in some way organized. It's just gotten messy. This used to be hand towels. Still kind of is our hand towels and washcloths. And then over here was where we stacked all our towels, and most of them have gotten taken out. But things have just gotten messy and stuff gets shoved in here. And when I need to get up in here and get into my Scentsy stuff over here with the candles gets brought down onto this shelf. So this is a bag of Scentsy stuff that needs to get put back there. We've got some candle stuff. There's home decor stuff. This is a Scentsy wrap. These are all just candles. This is a chalkboard that I had used to put candles on as like a candle base. And then it looks like there's some sheets back in there, more washcloths, even a tablecloth back in there. And then down on this shelf, there's some laundry detergent, some more candles, a bunch of bath mats. And then in the very back, I think there is Costco Kleenex, a pack of Costco Kleenex. And I don't even know what else is back there. I think maybe some more bedding and stuff. And then on the bottom, down on the ground, is where we keep our toilet paper. And then this is where I keep my extra overflow of paper towels. And where I keep my fancy serveware and that kind of stuff for holidays. I'm not too worried about this bottom shelf. If anything, I may consider getting a big basket to put the toilet paper in, but I'm honestly not too worried about the bottom shelf. It usually stays pretty organized because the only thing that comes in and out from down there is the toilet paper and the paper towels. Everything else pretty much stays put down there except for during the holidays, those plates and that kind of stuff come out. But for the most part, everything down on that very bottom stays. But really, it's these top 4 shelves that really need to be taken care of. So I think everything just needs to come out. And I think I'm going to take it to the dining room table, which is just right out here. Set it on the dining room table and start organizing it into those baskets. Okay, so I pulled everything out off of the 3 middle shelves except for the Scentsy drawer. I'm just going to leave that in there. I don't really feel like there's a point in taking that out because it's pretty much organized. I do have a few things that I'm going to have to put in there, but I can do that without taking that out. This shelf, I pulled everything off I could reach. Everything else, I'm going to have to get a chair or two pulled down, but I'm going to wait to do that because my dining room table is full. I mean, I even had to start putting stuff on the chairs and on the floor. So I think what I'm going to start doing is taking care of the stuff on the table and making room for the stuff on the shelves. There was just so much stuff. I mean, look how much Bath & Body Works stuff I have. One whole chair's worth, which I'm not too mad about. I love my Bath & Body Works stuff. Not too upset about that, but we have a lot of sheets and things. Some of these sheets we had were for a mattress that we don't even own anymore. Mattress we don't even have. This was the first aid box that also has hair care stuff in it and some random stuff. Some gardening gloves. We live in an apartment with no garden. I'm pretty sure these are from my wedding. We did it on my parents' property, so I bought some gloves to do some gardening, some like yard work and stuff to get the property ready. So I don't really know that I need those anymore. This for a game that I think is in our bedrooms. Like, why is that in there? There's bath mats. Several sets of bath mats. One set I can't even stand because they don't have the grip on the bottom and so they slide around all over the place. Tons of pillowcases and sheets and towels and makeup wipe things and a bunch of other little candles and stuff. I even had empty candle containers that I was probably going to do a craft with, but why am I holding on to those? Like, it's just stuff that needs to be thrown away. And all this could just be organized so much better than just being cluttered in to the cupboard. You know, just thrown in there. So, I'm going to start by going through this and what we need and what we should keep and what we should just get rid of. And then putting it into those little bins. Okay, so these are our bed sheets. These are washcloths, hand towels, regular pillowcases, shams, or like pillowcases, the decorative ones for like European style pillows. And then that's a tablecloth, and then these are tea towels, so they're like fancy hand towels for the kitchen, that kind of stuff. And then, of course, our regular towels. Our body towels. So I think I'm going to start putting those into the baskets. And then everything else just needs to kind of go in the baskets as well. You know, our candles and that kind of stuff. I just need to kind of start sorting it into the baskets and figure out how it all fits. my camera ended up dying, so I ended up finishing putting everything away. So this is kind of the aftermath of the table. This is my hair bag, of course, and I need to find a new home for that. I use it like maybe once a year. I don't do a lot of wedding hair anymore. So, you know, I just need to find a new home for that. This is garbage, all of this. Obviously, this is the candle carton and just a bag of garbage. And I'm not going to actually throw this away. I just need to find, probably give it to my mom or something. I don't think I'm going to keep that. And then I need to find a place for our hammers. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. And this towel actually is a beach towel that belongs to my car, so I don't even know how it ended up in the house. And then these are things that I'm either going to give away or donate. This is just a glass owl candle holder thing, candlestick thing. And then this is a lotion and body spray kit that was actually given to me, and I don't love the smell of it. It was a little too florally for me. And then this was a bowl set from West Elm that I got in a FabFitFun. I think these bowls are beautiful, but they're just not quite my color scheme. So I kind of have been holding on to this for like maybe a gift set or something. I think this would be beautiful for the right person. So I've been holding on to those. So I need to find a new place to put these. I just don't really have a good spot for them in that closet anymore. My husband brought me a drink when he came home from work. And then these are just more garbage. And then over here on the floor is bed sheets and towels and bath mats that I'm going to donate, stuff that I just don't want anymore. So stuff I can donate there. But yeah, so that's kind of the aftermath. So let's go and check out the closet. Honestly, I think it looks amazing. I'm in love with it. It's just such a small closet. I almost at first didn't think I had enough room for all those little containers. And like I said, I have to go find new homes for a few things, but not that big of a deal. So like I said, the bottom on the ground, the bottom left the same. So then on the next shelf up, pretty much kept it how it was. So this bucket down here, kept all the Kleenexes, and then our laundry detergent, and some fabric softener, and some wrinkle releaser, and stuff like that. Just kind of household stuff in this basket. And then this next basket are just our bed sheets, all the sheets in there. And then the next shelf up, so these next two shelves actually, I had to get a little creative, and I had to kind of stack stuff in there. So I did end up just folding our towels and leaving them on the shelf. Now these are not all our towels. Obviously we still have a few dirty towels in the bathroom and in our bedroom and that kind of stuff. So obviously we're not going to be able to fit all towels on the shelf at all times. Although I may be able to fit another row of towels behind these because they are fairly deep shelves. I'd say they're probably 1.5 to 2 feet deep. They're just as wide as they are deep. So we might be able to, or maybe even deeper, I don't know. Might be able to fit another row of towels behind if I squished them back in there. So then I put all our hand towels and washcloths and makeup wipes in this little woven baskets. And then behind there, I know it's kind of hard to see. I wish I had better lighting in this little closet. But behind there, that's where I put my Bath & Body Works hand soaps. Like I said, I had to kind of start stacking stuff in here to get it all to fit. And then up on the next shelf, this is where I put all our Bath & Body Works body soaps, and then a few hair care products and that kind of stuff. And then I left the Scentsy drawer unit up there with all my Scentsy melt bars. And then over here is all our pillowcases in the larger of the two woven. In front I have our regular pillowcases, and then in the back are the more sham pillowcases. And then behind this is where I put all our first aid stuff, but at least this pillowcase thing is easy to pull out, so I can easily pull out the first aid little basket. And then on the top shelf is the one thing I don't love. My candles are on the top shelf, which means they're heavy and going to be harder to pull down, but that was the best placement for them because I don't need to get to them on the most, on a super regular basis. They're kind of a seasonal thing. So my candles are all in this basket up here. That whole basket is full of all candles. Tea candles, Bath & Body Works candles, fake candles, and all the LED ones. All my candles are in that basket. It is so heavy. And then in this basket, I'm not going to pull it down because they're kind of hard to pull out of there because I'm so short. I actually had to get my husband to put this one up there for me. This one I was able to put up on my own, but I'm just going to leave them up there for now. This one is got my bath mats and that kind of stuff in it. And I think I even stuck in the back because I ended up only keeping one set of bath mats and then one kitchen mat. I also threw the tablecloth and the kitchen tea towels in there as well because there was plenty of room. So yeah, that is how the closet turned out. I think it looks really, really good. I'm so happy with it. If only the closet was a little bigger, a little wider, it would be like Pinterest perfect. It'll be so nice to be able to actually find stuff so easy. Open that cupboard and it just looks so aesthetically pleasing. I love it. Well guys, I love how it turned out. I hope you guys like this video. I hope it gave you a little bit of inspiration if you were wanting to get a closet done or just needed some guidance on how to do it, or just maybe a little pointer on where to get started, or maybe what you wanted it to look like because you're working with a smaller space than what a lot of pictures on Pinterest have to offer. So hope you guys like this video. If you did, then give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.